Hi everyone. Hey, this is part 2 on the video I made about my Casita and some of the improvements and upgrades I've made. So my recent upgrade here is this cover for my propane tank and hitch. And the nice thing about this is it does 2 different things. One, it covers everything up and keeps everything protected during the weather when we're storing it. But a really nice thing is that when we're camping, it covers everything up, including what we have inside, and it can be locked. And so we have security on that. One of the things I wanted to do was to make this really easy to access. So the whole thing just hinges right up very easily. And now I have full access to everything that's inside. I have my hitch here, but when I'm camping, I can put my trailer blocks or anything else you want to store in here. Really easy access to all the propane tanks. And when you're done using it, it just shuts right down here. And over on this side, I have a really nice way of being able to lock the cover and secure it and make sure that nobody else can get into it, either when I'm storing it or when we're camping and we want to keep stuff inside. The entire cover can be lifted off if necessary, and all you have to do is just remove those 2 screws. There's 2 on the other side, and you take it off and move it out of the way.
Now that I've shown you how the unit actually looks, let me show you how I actually built it. What I started out with was laying out the top and the support on the back, but one thing that's to be noted is that the plywood I use is pressure treated plywood, which will resist any moisture or weathering. When I installed the sides, I wanted to make sure I followed the contour of the Casita. Here in my shop, I laid out the aluminum to pre-cut it and pre-drill it to install it on the unit. Even though the plywood is pressure treated, it still will get wet. So to avoid any issues, I covered all the exposed area with aluminum foil tape. Here I have 2 vinyl blocks that push against the front of the Casita and holds the unit in place. The cover is all ready for the top piece and ready to install. I fabricated and installed a PVC piece to make sure that the support to hold the unit up would not get bumped and fall off. Here's the final product. Not only is it aerodynamic, it looks really great.
I hope you enjoyed how this came together, and I have a couple more things I'd like to show you. One thing I was having a problem with is that the jacks on the back of the Casita that came with it originally were really difficult to deal with. So what I did was that I welded on these screw jacks that makes it really easy to jack up the back and even level out the trailer a little bit. So it's simple. They're down, and then when we're done, they're up. Simple and easy. A simple thing I did to this door is I noticed on some other videos that people were having a problem holding the door open. So what I had done in the past is that the hinges were mounted up here. I took them off, I mounted them down here. So you don't have to hold the door open, you just open the door, and when you're done, you close it. Simple. Hope you enjoyed my second video about the Casita trailer and my upgrades and improvements, and thanks for watching.